The very next day, we had two visitors, a husband and wife. I went up to them after and introduced myself to them. And we started talking, and they said, "Man, you look like you got a great story. We're curious to learn about you." They had just read Power of Intention. And they said, "Man, we just read this book. I think this will be right up your alley, and it's called Power of Intention." I said, "Man, my dad just told me about that book yesterday." So,
Synchronicity.
well, oh, well, sort of. I do things in threes, right?
Okay.
I wait for the third one to come. I don't take it if it's one or two. So, um, and I really do make life decisions that way. If I get three tips or hints or whatever, or examples of the same thing, then I usually act on it. So, about a week later, I was doing a rehearsal with one of my buddies, and he stayed afterward because we were going to talk over some music and work on some stuff. And he starts talking about Wayne Dyer. And he had just finished reading Real Magic, but he had Power of Intention next in his queue. And he told me, "Man, you got to read this book, man." He goes, "I've heard a lot about it. Real Magic is epic." So there it is, third one, the third example. So I went back to my dad's house, and I said, "Give me that book." And I read it, and then I read it again, and I read it again, and I ended up reading it 5 times in that first month.
Wow.
And it just blew
So
my
you
mind.
liked it.
I loved it. I thought it was great, and it was a great introduction to Wayne. I still think it's his best work, and I didn't have any concept of getting to that or writing a book or telling my story other than to friends and family. But that wasn't in my thing. I was a musician. I'm a gigging musician, a drummer, a hired gun, right? So any given day, I'm on a gig with people I do or don't know, playing music I know or don't know. So that's all I knew, right? That's all I knew. But I said to the universe, I just threw it out randomly, if one day I ever get an opportunity to speak, I want to do it with this guy. And I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know anything about this. But if it ever happens, I want it to be Wayne. Sure enough. My very first public appearance was in Phoenix at one of the You Can Heal Your Life seminars, or I don't remember what it was, Celebrate Your Life seminars. And that was it. And that was our first one.